Now please join me in welcoming our valedictorian for the class of 2012, Ankur Vaidya.
Can you hear me? All right, deep breath. Dr. Hairston, Ms. White, Board of Representatives, Mr. Parker, Mrs. Harris, Mrs. Patras, teachers, graduates, family, and friends. 7 years ago, actually 4 years ago, my companions and I crossed the threshold of Western School of Technology and Environmental Science to saunter through the the narrow halls of what would become the alma mater of our secondary education. We enthusiastically desired to fulfill our full potential as we matriculated into rigorous coursework. Ergo, we strive to reach the zenith of our accomplishments, yet nevertheless, hold on a sec. This is boring. Alright, let's make this a little bit more interesting. Good evening, parents, faculty, and of course, fellow students who are just about out of here. Now, I know this speech is supposed to be about education, and believe me, I'm all about education because, well, I'm a nerd. But, although education is essential, knowledge in and of itself is not everything. What we all must strive for is wisdom. That's something that I've learned from older, more experienced people. In fact, there are 3 pieces of advice that I would humbly like to share with you that should provide happiness in life. My first piece of advice is to work hard and never stop working. It's worth it in the end. I'm sure all the students here remember doing notes in high school, whether they're for Mr. Applegate, Mr. Lagon, Mr. Riggs, or some other teachers. I know. Taking notes was not easy. In fact, it was a real pain. Yet regardless, most of us got them done. Yeah, reading 30 pages and writing 10 pages of notes on the Russian Revolution sure seemed tedious, but we knew we had to complete it. So, like Dory the fish said, just keep swimming. Persistence will not only get our work done, thus making us successful, but it will also give us pride. Pride that will make us happy in life. My second piece of advice is to always maintain a colon right parentheses on your face. And for those of you who don't use Facebook or text daily, that means to keep smiling. Optimism is a wonderful motivator, and smiles help you cope with undesirable circumstances. As my fellow AP Psych students can attest, the James Lang theory states that a physiological response leads to an emotional response. So basically, when you smile, you become a little bit happier inside. And if you don't believe me, try it. Right now, everybody smile from ear to ear, and look around and try to spot other people smiling. And no, I'm not kidding. Actually try it. Come on. Smiles are contagious. So, remember, keep smiling, and as Disney's Robin Hood said, keep your chin up. Someday, there will be happiness again. Now, my last piece of advice may just be the most appealing. Adults, how many of you would like to be like Zac Efron and be 17 again? I'm sure that most adults would enjoy being young again, with the happy-go-lucky lifestyle of a teenager. Alright, think about this. When we're young, we have no time or money, but we have the will. When we're adults, we have money and we have the will, but we don't have any time. And when we're old, we have money, we have time, but we've lost the will. There's no balance. And since time is the scarcest resource there is, and we can't make money up here out of nowhere, this shows the importance of keeping our will alive. keeping ourselves young. Even the roughest patches require some letting go. And by staying a kid, we'll always be able to smile and live with no worries. Hakuna Matata. As you grow old on the outside, become mature. But don't grow up on the inside. Keep your heart young, because that is who you are. So, there we have it. My 3 pieces of advice to stay wise and be happy. 1, work hard and just keep swimming. 2, always smile and keep your chin up. And 3, maintain the will of a kid. Hakuna Matata. I thank you all for coming here tonight. But before I get kicked off the stage, students, I would like you all to join me in thanking our parents and families who got us here. Never forget your parents, because without them, we would be nothing, literally. So come on. Also, thank you, Western, and all the teachers and staff. It's been a wonderful 4 years, and here's to what lies ahead. And now, let's get on with what we actually came here for. Good night, everyone.